Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. They wanted this deck for you. I've used these 3 decks for all the other readings, but for you, they wanted something special. So, let's just jump on into it. They want this one. Somebody is seeing you as free-spirited, somebody adventurous, and that it's like they didn't see you that way in the past, but now they're seeing all the possibilities of that they could have being with you. There's like all these things that they didn't see before. All of a sudden, they think that they could receive from you now. They know, they know in order, let me shut this window. It was pouring rain before, and I love to listen to the rain. They know in order to get to the point of having possibilities with you, they first, you see how this cloudy judgment, mistakes, and confession went right across it? They know that your judgment is cloudy regarding some type of mistake that happened in the past. They want to clear the air about what happened. I just heard screenshots. Something, it's like they want to clear the air about some mistake that happened in the past to help lighten the load on your heart. This is interesting because this is somebody who really does care about you. And they didn't realize how much they cared about you until they had the opportunity to be out and about with other people. There's something about the tenderness of your heart and the way that you just make somebody feel light. You make this person feel like home. They feel like they can settle down and relax when they're with you. It's almost like with other people, they didn't realize how much of a facade they had to put up around people they've been around their entire life. But with you, it's different. With you, there's no facade. It's just them being able to be free and whoever they want with you because you've allowed them the freedom of being able to do that without judging them. And they're really, really missing that. Um, okay, I just heard like with other people, they feel like they have to mind their P's and Q's. Like they can't say certain things where you were somebody where if they didn't have the right words, you were able to like read through the lines and see, like feel what they were really trying to say. Like you just got this person in a way that nobody else has gotten this person. And now that you are gone, they're able to see the possibilities with you. But why? What's this confession? They told me to get another. They got all kinds of specific stuff for you today, Cancer. You special or something? You just special? Yeah, you're special. See? I just heard their wayward activities have caught up with them. Okay. Tell me about this possibilities card. You know, okay. Whoa. All right, so whoever's watching this, what didn't kill you made you stronger. Because what came out for possibilities is the high priestess. So when we shift this energy towards you, the viewer, and not the person, you know of possibilities for yourself. You've received, intuitively, you know where you're going, you know what possibilities are available to you, and you are free-spirited and adventurous now compared to what you used to be. Maybe not fully in your power yet, but because I don't really fully get that, but I do get that you are a lot freer now than you have ever been when it came to this person and this circumstance. This person deliberately put you in the Two of Swords. They deliberately wanted you to feel like a damsel in distress so that they could come in and save you. They wanted to be the person that caused the pain, and they wanted to be the person to heal the pain. Do you understand? They wanted to be the villain and the hero in your story. They didn't realize that's what they were doing. They didn't realize that they were causing you to feel indecisive and trapped and hurt. They didn't realize that they were affecting your family life in a negative way at the time. But now they're realizing like things have not went well for you in your family life because of a painful circumstance here. But these two cards fell out here. These two cards came out for you down here. And you've got the Queen of Wands and the Ten of Cups, which is your energy. So what they're saying is you are seeing possibilities, and the possibilities are going to take you somewhere public. The possibilities are taking you out of your comfort zone and taking you out into the world to where you can shed that happiness on other people as well as yourself. Because the same happiness that this person in the past, the same happiness and stability you provided for them will be the same type of happiness and stability you provide for others through monetary value. It's like you are going to be able, like you just being you, naturally being you, is how you're going to make your money now. And it was because of this situation here in the past. Like, look, you see how you went from this damsel in distress here, like feeling totally trapped, to being out on a stage publicly? Like, but here you couldn't see anything with this person. You could not see anything. They were keeping you deliberately like this because it made them feel powerful. But now here you are like this because of this situation. What didn't kill you made you stronger. And now that you are happier, the people from the past are feeling the pinch of your energy not being able to be siphoned anymore. And they're interested in having a conversation with you so that they can be, they want to be out with you like this. They want to be out on a stage with you like this. They want to have the Ten of Cups with you like this. But do you realize it's about what you have and not who you are? So although they are realizing your value now, they are not in a place to handle your value. So taking them back would be detrimental to you because there's a lot of healing that needs to happen for this group. But it is a start for them to start recognizing, that's a big step. I personally, when we have to take score, like it's easy to take score of what the pains that other people cause us. But what about taking score of your part that you played in it? What you did to cause that emotional reaction out of that person? It's like that. I find that to be difficult, but I also find it to be vitally necessary and important, because if you don't recognize your patterns and what's wrong with you, how are you ever going to heal that? If you don't see it and recognize it, how do you heal it? So they want me to jump into this now. For you, I have these shadow cards, feminine, masculine energy cards, and it talks about your divine feminine and your divine masculine and what you need to work on, what you need to work on, your triggers. So let's just see what comes out for you, because it doesn't matter what anybody else is doing. It only matters what you're doing. Okay. Why do you want to walk away and not work it out? How many tasks have you taken on today? One too many. There's something that they want you to address. Okay, it could be that love relationship that came up here. The one where they want you to work something out. There are a lot of things you had to walk away from. A ton. But there are some things that you don't need to walk away from. And it seems like you're not in a place where you're understanding what value is still like, it's almost like, okay, somebody makes a mistake, you kick them to the curb, it's over. Somebody comes in, makes a mistake, you kick them to the curb, it's over. Somebody else comes in, makes a mistake, you kick them to the curb, it's over. But that third person, it was an honest, genuine mistake. Where the first two people, it was just a behavioral pattern of something they just keep doing and doing and doing, so you push them to the side. But the third person, it was an honest mistake. They didn't know you, or they didn't know of a situation. They didn't have any a background to go on. So it was genuine, and they want to make it right. And you know what? Look, it's a heart in my hand. It's genuinely, they want to genuinely make it right. So why would you want to walk away from everything? There's one particular situation here that Source is asking you to not walk away from. Yes, you've had to walk away from hundreds of things, but there's one in particular they're asking you, like, there was just an honest, genuine mistake here. The relationship itself is not a mistake. It was a genuine mistake on one person's part, and this person wants to make it right, is what I'm hearing. This is somebody else. Like, they don't want you to walk away. They feel you walking away, but they don't want you to walk away. They want you to work it out with them, but you are so used to walking away from things that it's like it's become a habit for you. And sometimes there are things that genuinely just need to be reevaluated, and then there are other things like you just know. That's where they're going with this. They want you to take one to two things that you do. Sorry about that. Doggies obviously agree. They want you to take one to two things that you do typically every day, not do those one to two things, and add something else instead for yourself. There's one to two things that you're doing every day that could be done by somebody else and save you some time where you have been overextending yourself. Why are you acting challenged or competitive? Who do you feel like you're competing with? I just heard the world. The world? The world? This is all masculine energy, by the way. Every one of these have turned out masculine energy. Yeah. Feminines are on the white card. So they want you to take a couple things out of your schedule that you do typically routine every day, pass it off to other people, and add two things in for yourself. Right now you need that. You need to have two things in for yourself. And then there's one situation in particular, feminine energy, I heard. It's a feminine energy. They want you to reconsider and reevaluate a relationship with them. And ask yourself this: why are you acting so challenged or competitive? What circumstance or situation popped into your mind? And if nothing popped into your mind, that means that the reading's just not for you, so don't make it fit. All right, they want me to leave it there. That's your homework. I will leave it there. I'll see you in the next one. Peace and love.